Oh.
So in case you guys didn't catch it, my name is Danette. It's not to be confused with Dinette, which is a furniture set. My mom also has jokes. So I am from New York and I love to travel. I've been to Italy, Japan, the South Bronx. I get around. When I travel, people are always surprised that I don't have an accent. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm from Brooklyn. I can't afford that. So I recently read an article that said, because of this pandemic, more people are becoming socially awkward. The last time that I felt socially awkward was never, because that's what alcohol is for, you know? So a lot of people are gaining weight during this quarantine, which I personally believe it's a mistake because you are going to be the first people we eat if there's you know, like I haven't cut my hair since August 2019 and I don't plan on cutting it until 2021 just because I don't know what's going to happen between now and then, you know, like I might need to like sell my hair for like some supplies. Like I'm thinking that I can get like 2 goats, a bag of rice, and a bottle of whiskey for this. And in case you're wondering, like, where are you gonna find live goats? I live in Queens, New York. Someone probably has them in their apartment as we speak. So another benefit of having long hair is that I didn't realize, but you can just kind of like flip all facts and opinions right out of your face. I heard a snort and I loved it. Nice. So I'm practicing self-care, and that is when you take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, and you stay 6 feet away from Facebook. Yes. Part of my Part of my self-care is seeing an online therapist. I see her forehead every Thursday at 12 p.m.
Oh.
How are you feeling? I'm really hoping for a breakthrough where I get to see her whole face. So I just realized that I'm explaining self-care to people that live in Los Angeles, which is like, duh. That's why you guys move or live in California. In New York, people are like, what's that? People don't get self-care here. They think, I mean, some people get it, but for the most part, there's a lot of haters. For example, last Sunday, I was taking a nice bubble bath, minding my own business, when my neighbor from downstairs knocked on my door and he was like, Danette, every time you take a bubble bath, my ceiling leaks. Can you try taking a shower instead? And I was like, Frank, that's not how bubble baths work, you know? And like, how did you know I was taking a bubble bath? And then he like pointed to like the bubbles that were like, whatever, like he had bubbles on his hands. It was crazy. But this morning I was making myself a nice green smoothie, you know, with like the vodka and the chia seeds. And then my neighbor from next door was like, Danette, can you get out of my kitchen, please? And all I could say for myself is like, but I'm wearing a mask. Like, what's the big deal? And you left your kitchen door open. Yeah, so it's the fall season over here in New York. So the leaves are changing and the weather is getting better, which I'm really happy about because when it's too hot out, I have this really bad habit of standing in front of the refrigerator naked. It's what I do. Oh. It's what I do. And last week, the supermarket said they were going to call the cops on me. If I didn't get out of their frozen food aisle section. And all I could say for myself was, but I'm wearing a mask, chill. So I am the oldest of 5 children. So you guys are looking at a pioneer. I came out of my mom's young vagina first. My friend hates that bit. He doesn't like the way vagina sounds, and I called him a pussy and told him to like go back home. Did that even make sense? It's so dark in my apartment. I don't know. So I'm the oldest of 5 children, and I think that would explain why all my friends have kids and I'm still having fun. I've done so much time babysitting. I've changed diapers. I've fed them. I've lost them at the mall. You guys remember the mall? Yeah, losing a kid at a mall, it's terrifying, especially when they come back.
Bing.
So during the quarantine, I was very single. And if you couple that with the amount of times I was thinking about death, it wasn't funny. I went 10 weeks without physically touching another person. And my friend from Colorado had to call me, and she said to me, Danette, just remember, Nelson Mandela was in prison for 27 years. And if he could do it, you can do it. And I was like, bitch, what? Like, I do feel better. Thank you. So after that weird conversation, I went out and I was like, I have to ask someone if I can pet their dog, because I have to touch another living, breathing thing. So that's what I did. I went outside, and the first person I saw walking their dog, I said, Miss, can I please pet your husband? And she said, go right ahead. He's getting on my nerves. Guys, thank you for your patience, because I didn't have my screen, but my name is Danette. Thank you.